You know, Lisa is an angel. What is so extraordinary is the moment she starts playing, she becomes music itself. And that is, one cannot ask more of an artist. It's that kind of a supreme gift that she has. The beauty of tone, without even discussing technical perfection of intonation and all of that, it is a given. But there is something that goes beyond it. And it is the expression that, I don't know where it comes from, but it comes out of her. And that's why I say that when she starts playing, she becomes music that she is playing. And that is probably the best way I could describe Lisa. Alpine Symphony requires enormous forces on stage, and there is even a banda of brass instruments that will be playing off stage. So someone counted, I think, altogether 114 players, including the banda. It's true that Rudolfinum is a very intimate and incredibly reverberant hall, so we will have to make enormous effort to not to saturate the place with our sound, because the sound of the orchestra is very rich and very deep as well. Those are the normal challenges that we deal with every time we play something enormous in Rudolfinum, as the Alpine Symphony is. But what is so important for me about this piece is that of course it has title, Alpine Symphony, and as it moves on, there are various little subtitles about nature, essentially. And it created a certain misunderstanding of the genuine meaning of the piece, as I see it. In a way, it is a camouflage. It is a way of Strauss to hide behind the nature, which of course he describes with extraordinary creativity, the waterfall or the storm, all of those things. But if one really thinks beyond that, then I believe it is really about a cycle of human life. How one is born, how one goes through life with all of its ups and downs and conflicts and happiness, and eventually it goes to the final moment of one's life. And for me, that is the true meaning of the Alpine Symphony. And however rich the orchestration is, in a way that practically only Strauss was able to compose, still it has enormous amount of intimacy. It isn't just the loud parts and the volume, it's also enormous intimacy. And what always astonishes me is how a man of that age that he was when he was just in a way starting as a composer could already imagine the sentiment, the emotion, and the mental state of someone who is at the end of one's life. That is most remarkable. It's inevitably very profound and deeply touching and very tender in a way.